basically, basically the reason for this is that in Nevada, the market is at the bottom. I mean, it can't go any lower than where it is right now. It may go lower, but it's at about the bottom. And so that's an opportunity to turn around and invest. Now, most people that are in houses that bought 4 or 5 years ago, maybe bought for $300,000, they're now worth $100. It's because the economy's taken them down. So basically, a lot of these people, when they move out, they either strip the houses and leave them vacant and stripped out, or if they are, when they move, they're not in real good shape. And the first thing is with the water off, all the landscape's gone. And inside, when you've got 120 to 130 degree heat in the summer, it does, you know, a lot on the structure, you know, the wood and the paint, and they get a smell, and so they all got to be reconditioned, you know. And then basically most of them take all of the appliances out. You can just forget about that. And then some of them take the cabinets as well. You know, I've even seen them take the toilets. Well, the reason for real estate investing is this, is that if your money's in a bank right now, it's not in there for the interest rate, because if you're money's in the bank, it's getting 1%, and after taxes, you owe them money for putting money in their bank. So, and we all know that the 401k is not a safe place to put your money, because those are getting hammered. And then the gold and silver market is now it's starting to, you know, because it's at the top, it's starting to lose money and go back. It's not the right time to buy in. And if you're in the stock market, it's a roller coaster ride. I mean, we've seen them go 400 and 500, 600, 700 points a day, go up and down. So what do we have? We have an opportunity to invest in a piece of property that's at the bottom and that can go only up on the upside. Now, what's the market out there? Well, people are moving out of California tens of thousands a week, and they're coming now, though there aren't many jobs in Las Vegas because the main industry here is gaming. It's not like they've got agriculture and, you know, so basically a lot of people are trying to get out. With California only 3-4 hours away, a lot of people are trying to get to Nevada to get these $100,000 houses where they can get a 3% interest rate, and be where they were paying $3,000 a month. Now they've got their family and everything, and they're paying less than $1,000. So that's the rent side of it. The other upside is if you rent it out, the upside's going to be in 4, 5, 6, 7 years, maybe 8 years. I mean, who knows? I mean, some are projecting like an 8-year. You know, it's going to take 8 years to recover. But when it recovers, these houses are going to literally double in price, because, you know, as the thing about Las Vegas is that when the country recovers, and if it recovers, there's just, you know, only so many houses, you know, so they're going to go up in value. So what we want is investors that want to put their money in a safe place and have a deed in their name, and have, you know, the safety and the security and also the liquidity that if it needs to be sold or they need to get out, that they're not getting hammered like they would in a stock, or getting out of gold or silver, or in a bank or some other deal. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody else we can sell their position to. And basically, I'm looking for investors. I want to buy these houses between $50,000 and $80,000, $90,000, $100,000, and I'm looking for $20,000, $30,000 to refurb them, and then basically manage them for them, and they get a check every month for their investment. And then when the market moves up, they, you know, cash out with everybody else. And that's basically, so what I'm looking for is a lead source of people that have their money that's doing nothing for them, and they're worried about where they can put it. Now, the nice thing about this is they'll be on a deed in a corporation with the rest of the partners, and also the investment is tax deductible because you're able to deduct. I know that the improvements are going to be capitalized, but they're able to deduct mortgage interest, even though we may not have a mortgage interest, but you're able to deduct the costs of managing it, the taxes and all other improvements done to the property or things that have to be done as it goes along. So there are some advantages to that. So having a tax benefit is almost like getting an interest rate, because you're able to cut your taxes on it, where if it was invested in a bank, you're not going to get anything and you'd have to pay. And then the other is a roller coaster rides between the real estate, between the gold and silver market or the stock market. You know, it's just, you wake up one day and your whole investment could be gone, like it was in November of '08. So this is it. That's what we're doing.